Good morning, y'all. Okay, I had to get up here because I have my coffee cups up here. Because if I don't put them, look at that. See what I'm saying? That's how they do. Kids, boy, I tell you. Because if I don't, they'll do that. So I got me a fresh coffee cup and a little Dixie cup. Oh, y'all, it has been a long, it has been a long 3 or 4 days, honestly. My 3-year-old, y'all know she just turned 3 on the 17th, contracted some bacteria, like, in her bone, and then it mainstreamed, it, like, did a U-turn. Like, the blood cells, the white blood cells were trying to, clean it out, because that's just what your body do. In order to be remembered, leave nothing behind but love. So I'm making making me some tea. And this is the tea that I usually drink. And they have it for bedtime. So when I'm home, with all of my babies and everybody's fine, I take those. Sometimes I drink one of these. But yeah, my 2-year-old is at the hospital. I mean, my 3-year-old, she just turned 3, Lord. My 3-year-old is at the hospital. She has been in the hospital since Friday officially, but we started on Thursday. She woke up Thursday morning. She was not feeling good. I know that's a lot of honey. Judge yourself, not me. Worry about your own honey, please and thank you. But yeah, she wasn't feeling good. I thought maybe because she woke up that night, she was like, "Mom, rub my leg." So I was rubbing her leg, and I thought that maybe she had slept on her leg the wrong way. I honestly did. And so I still took her to school because she hadn't been to school since the week before with the ice storm and her birthday and stuff like that coming up. I just kept her at home. And she woke up Thursday morning and saying her leg hurt. So it's, from my understanding, what they're explaining to me, it's kind of like a boil, but it's not. It's in right in that bone where the kneecap is. So it's not. It didn't come to a head or anything like that. And if I'm correct, it could have came from so many different things. We thinking maybe she bumped it and. She kept playing because she's so active, y'all. Y'all know she's the baby of 5, so she tried to keep up with everybody, me and all the kids. But what was I finna say? So I took her to the ER Thursday. They did blood tests, they did CAT scan. MRIs, not MRIs, but X-rays. And then we got sent home, and I was told to give her Motrin, but I was giving her Motrin like literally every 6 hours on the diet. It didn't work, and she was still like, she complained all day. So when I tried to put her shoes and stuff on, she was just like, "Mom, I can't." And she was so lethargic and just, she wasn't herself. So I said, I'm gonna wait until my son's basketball game is over with, and I'm gonna take her to the hospital. But when I brought her home to take a little nap, that was like 4 something. I said, "We'll take a nap and then we'll go pick him up." His sister was not having it. And I was like, you know what? I got to get my baby to the ER because something just ain't right. And thankfully that I did. She, like I said, she had caught some type of bacteria infection in her bone, which could be from a fall or hitting her knee because she's been active. So I don't really recall when she might have hit it. But, they was out in the snow. So she probably hit it and just kept going because kids will do that. My son, he's almost 16, and he was about 3 or 4. I was here in Greenville, and he was in Saluda with my grandma. And yeah, the boy broke his arm and went a whole weekend until finally my grandma was like, his arm just dangled. My grandma said, he done broke this arm. Because he ain't doing nothing. But he kept trying to go. He kept trying to fight it. So kids do that. They'll keep trying to fight it, keep going. And it just shut my baby down. So I'm gonna let this steep for about 5 or 6 minutes, or probably on my way to the hospital. I'm gonna go. Well, I was gonna stop. I usually stop at Spinks and get ice and stuff, but I'm gonna get ice when I get to the hospital. I'm trying to get up here before she wakes back up. So she unfortunately, she had to stay at the hospital last night. I left to come home and get my other kids straightened out. As y'all might know, I have 4 other kids as well. I got a 15-year-old, 12-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 6-year-old. She'll be 7 in a couple of weeks. So, you know, a lot of people kept saying, well, you know, ask people for help and da-da-da-da. My thing is this. If I see somebody, me, myself, I'm not saying that I shouldn't ask for help, but I'm just saying this. When I see somebody in a predicament or in a situation and I feel like they need help, I'm going to offer it to them. And I'm not saying that nobody that knows what's going on offered me help. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, okay, I need y'all to do this. And then my thing is this as well. My kids, y'all, they have sports. They have after school programs. They have other stuff that they do. And just, I mean, y'all, I might be wrong. You know, somebody else might do things differently than I did. But somebody might do things a little different than I do. But I had to do the difficult, I had to make the difficult decision to trust the hospital staff and come home. So I came home last night. I did get a little bit of sleep, not a lot, but I did get a little bit of sleep. So I just got everybody out to school, got my tea. I really want some coffee. I might drink some coffee when I get up here. I got my tea. I just had some spaghetti. I think I might fix me. No, I'm not, because the kids, I had that spaghetti here for them to eat on when they get out of school. And I'm going to come home tonight again and cook some rice, sausage, and broccoli. Just something I made up. Just a little broccoli casserole. It'll have rice, fresh broccoli, and sausages, and I might not add no cheese. I don't know yet, because y'all know one of mine don't like cheese. But yeah, I tried a lot of different options as far as not leaving her, and it just didn't work. And you know, she does have another parent, but unfortunately he said his dogs, he couldn't leave his house. His exact words were, I can't leave my house and leave my dogs and be stranded in Greenville. Like, bro, you just coming up with every excuse. Like I told him, being stranded and sitting with your child while her mom goes to work and has to call out of 2 jobs and have to see about her other 4 children that you knew she had when you got this 5th one, it's a big difference between sitting there with her and being stranded. So I just let him have it. He can deal with God. God can deal with him. I don't have nothing else to say. Nothing. When I say nothing, and you know, my granddaddy had to help me realize, he was like, well, what did he do for her anyway? He don't do nothing. Got my face greasy. I know I love my oil. And then it's cold, so I don't want to be ashy. But yeah, it just really hurt my feelings that that's my baby. These my kids. Everybody know I don't give a darn what I got to do. I'm going to do it. But my thing is, how can you tell me, oh, I'm not working, I can come up here and I can do that and I can do this, but then when it's time to show up and prove, oh, I don't have a ride. And I'm telling him, like, okay, I'm going to leave the hospital to go home and cook dinner and get my kids, one of my girls' hair done, make sure they got their school clothes and stuff out. If I need to, I will come get you. And he didn't want to do that. He does not want to be a father. He does not want to be a daddy. And I'm tired of it. I'm not going to argue with nobody about my kids. They mine. I lay down and have them, and it's just point blank, period. Like, that's just how I roll. I no longer care. It's sad because I know a lot of people see their kids and they're like, oh, my baby gonna do this, my baby gonna do that. I know, like, deep down inside, all of mine are special in their own way. You get what I'm saying? And not only are they special, but they have unique talents that I can't afford to pay for, and they still do their thing with it. You get what I'm saying? Like, they still, the one that's at the hospital, the girl can do all kind of little splits and gymnastics and climb and different stuff like that. And I don't have the money right now to pay for her to do those things, but she still keep going. Her sister still keep trying to teach her stuff. So for them to have the insight and the intellect that they have, I just know that they're special kids, and I could be just saying because they mine. I don't care. They special, and I just know one day these fathers are gonna regret the day that they didn't help in any type of capacity to see about these kids. Like, you don't buy anything. I think in the whole 3 years you probably spent like $450. That's $100 a year, and you think that's okay? Like $120 a year? You think that's fine, bro? That ain't cool. But you probably all on Facebook and all in your town, your hometown, like you the daddy of the year. Bruh, I really wanted you to stay up there, but leaving her with him or leaving her with the hospital, still leaving her with strangers. And it hurt me. But I gotta do what I gotta do. So the hospital moved our room to close to the nurse's station. So that's that, because I told them what's going on. And if you reach out to the hospital while you in there, they will not stop. And I can't speak for everybody. I'm just telling you my experience with Prisma Health from the time that I've had this little girl 3 years ago has been exceptional. There was a nurse that was there in 2022. She was on the 6th floor of the baby unit. I think her name was Erin. She was so magnificent. Like, Nurses Week, I think it's like the week of the 17th, because I remember it was Nurses Week that week when I was there with her, and then it was last week as well. But the thing is, like, they don't stop until, you know, everybody can come to a conclusion together, and that's best for the parents, the child, and the kids at home, who, you know, if you're a single parent. And then not only that, they moved her closer to the nurse's station. They put her on a bed alarm, so she try to move or get out the bed, it'll go off. They also had, like, I had seen these cameras before when my grandmother was in the hospital. For whatever reason, my aunt had a camera put in there. I don't know, but I am familiar with the camera, so it's just like a little mobile camera. And they have people that they pay to watch 24 hours. I don't know if they switch off in shifts, which I'm pretty sure they do, but if somebody always has eyes on her, and if they see anything crazy or strange, they'll alert the nurses. So I had to trust that system. I did call several times just to check in. They was like, you're welcome to call. You can call anytime. You know, that's fine. Call anytime. And I even talked to her on her iPad. So we are going to go ahead and head on up there, and I will let y'all know how her night went. Oh, update for my Section 8 people. I signed my lease last week. My landlord emailed over the lease to Section 8, so I'm just waiting to hear back from Section 8 because the first is coming up. I think it's this weekend or something. My days all jumbled right now, but the first is here. And y'all, I had to get up. I know y'all probably say, oh, you look cute today. I had to. I've been down. I've been walking around with no clothes on, sweats and da-da-da. And I ain't really got no clothes on now. Like, I literally just got on, you know, tights and a t-shirt and some rain boots. But I've been in pajamas and sweatpants and stuff and just looking like what I'm going through. So I made a promise to myself, like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going in here. I'm keeping my spirits high. I'm smiling. And all of the nurses are like, you're very smart. And you know, they like, you're very smart. And I'm not college educated, but they know that, like, okay, you got your head on straight. You're smart. You're doing what you have to do. And I had to, on the way home, to get dinner last night and come home and cook and stuff, I had to realize, like, God would not have put this on me if I could not get through it. And not only that, I prayed and asked God to make a way for me to be able to see about my child in the hospital and see about the kids at home, because the child in the hospital does have about today and tomorrow at least. She has to get antibiotics, through aggressive antibiotics, and then we'll start transitioning to antibiotics to give her at home, because it's still not over with. It's like a 4 to 6 week process. And I work 2 jobs. I have other kids, but God made a way, and I cannot be more thankful and more dependent upon Him, because you really got to have faith to just know that He gonna work it out. And I'm just glad that I still have the faith to know that He's gonna work it out. So I will try to drop back in. If y'all don't see me, I'll try to drop a video. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here, and I'm gonna go put my little raincoat on. It's my baby. I got this for my baby team. It's a little Berea jacket. But I'm going to grab my tea. I got baby's bag. I did go and get her, and she's got an IV in her arm. So I bought pajamas the other day, but I thought about, like, darn, she needs something for them to easily access her leg and her arms. So I found these little dresses, and I think I paid $2, which they were, I think it was like $7, but they was $2 at Family Dollar. Shout out to Tasha at the MSZ, Miss Gloria, and everybody up here at the Family Dollar on Pendleton Street in Greenville. Shout out to y'all, because they be so concerned and worried about these kids and stuff. And so Tasha told me that she was gonna be doing some markdowns, and when she was gonna have them out. And I went up there, and she ain't make no special nothings, because I don't want nobody to be thinking, oh, she telling no. She just told me after I mentioned to her, and I got this one for $5, and it's just a little gown. But she just told me, like, they know I coming in and be on that sale rate, because I got a lot of little $2 outfits out of there for them just to wear the summer camp this summer. So that's what she was doing, and I greatly appreciate it, because I think when I first met her, I wasn't as welcoming to her. And just like over the years from being over here in this area now, she has really became such a sweetheart. And not saying that she wasn't sweet, but like I don't know, like God has always put angels in my life. Like for Christmas, I'm about to cry. For Christmas, she gave me a bag of Bath and Body Works stuff. Now, I like Bath and Body Works, but I don't buy it because I just don't do all the scents and stuff down there. And, a lot of the stuff is like body wash. But I do love a good perfume from them. So she bought me some perfume, some hand sanitizer. Y'all know I'm in the medical field, so that's perfect. Some hand soap, lip balm, and stuff like that. And she was like, I got something for the kids too. And she had me a little bottle of Andres, because I like the Andres and orange juice, like a mimosa. And I was, she was like, yeah, I put that in there. When I went and finished, I said, thank you so much. It meant so much. And I just seen this stuff. I was like, it meant so much. And she was like, yeah, I put the stuff in there for the kids in case you don't want to cook one night. And I was like, what is she talking about? Y'all, I got home and went through the bag. She had the kids 2 Domino's gift cards, me $20. And I had to go up there and tell her, I said, girl, when I found this stuff in that bag, I didn't have no gas money. I was like, I'll figure it out. And I was so tired. I had been working. I do one client 6 hours, one client 3 hours. And then sometimes I go do caterings, and then all my other normal running around. I was so beat one night, and I found those, and I was just like, thank you, God, because they were able to use those pizza cards twice. So that worked out. But I just wanted to give y'all an update. I'll come back and share more with y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's Just Plus 5. Peace.